action is coming up. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. This, of course, the first opportunity to play Portland this season. They could only manage a single win in 4 tries against these guys last year. Here's Nurkic. Wood with the block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wood. Here's McCollum. I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head right during his first few NBA games.
I don't think there's any question about it, Kevin. In many ways, rookies are drinking out of a fire hose. I mean, from the time summer league starts, training camp, and now you get into the season, the games are coming, new places, new teams, scouting reports, all of that. It can be a bit overwhelming. And regardless of your talent level, every young player has to go through it and figure out how he can best handle the transition.
Here's Tice. Rebound by the Trailblazers. About a minute played so far here in the first. And a deep 3 from Lillard. It's hauled in by Wood.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue misses.
And some nice passing there by Houston. Pass to McCollum. That's a 2 from Lillard. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Lillard's got 5 points so far.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game. Now, here's Porter. Here's Wood. And the layup's good off the glass.
Wood taking good advantage of his size and his height, getting him a look at the hoop right there.
And, you know, we talk about how Wood has moved around the league. He also attended 3 different high schools, so he's been searching for direction for a long time.
Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is, and so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. And now Wood is laser focused, putting up all-star numbers over long stretches.
And you look at where he started compared to where he is now. Wood may be one of the most improved players we've ever seen, especially if he continues to ascend from here.
Called the Rockets. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Yeah, I mean, they had their chances, competed deep into that game, but had a few lulls there that just kind of took them down.
And, you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now a timeout called by Houston.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Capitals. All right, fans, that was your clutch. City Texans, make some noise. Fans, the Lawton section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the best.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Which Lawton section wants the t-shirt? Timeout charge to Houston.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Pass to Tice. Now, here's Tate. And Covington sends it back.
Covington's reach, the length of his arms really coming in handy when he goes up to block shots like that.
Porter, no luck. It's been a quick start for Portland. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green.
That's his first personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game.
Team foul.
Lillard outside. Up top, Covington. And it's blocked. Outside, Green. Here's Tate. A putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great job of crashing the offensive glass. He stayed with it. That's hard-nosed, tough basketball.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them.
2 minutes
The
remaining.
drive by Green
2 minutes.
uses the glass to finish the layup.
Jalen Green.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Assist from Yusuf Nurkic.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Trailblazers.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
And one can only imagine what Green will be like, Greg, with a little time.
He's still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Boy, just not scoring with the...
Also said CJ
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Wood. Nurkic with the double team. Another miss by Houston.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
And, you know, time will tell how big a factor that becomes in this game, guys, but if you're the coaching staff, it's certainly a point of emphasis.
Wood with the bucket.
Well, we talk about it all the time. Hard work pays off, and Wood works extremely hard to fight for the finish he wanted there.
Here's Lillard. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Shooting for Portland.
He hits both from the stripe.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Trailblazers enjoying a nice lead here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Damian Lillard.
The long distance 3 is buried. Lillard's got 17 now. Greg, you played on one of college basketball's all-time super teams. Hard to imagine we'll see that kind of dominance over several seasons like you guys had at UNLV.
It's true, and we still see dominant teams, but the difference is now the most talented teams tend to only play together for one season, and so that makes it really hard to run together stretches where you can call yourself a legitimate dynasty. But I still love where our game is and look forward to watching these young men chase their dream.
Damian Lillard.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding. That's a hard pivot for a team that until last season was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Pass to Şengün. Great D that time from Nurkic.
Houston.
Hey, just quit that game, bro. Ain't make no sense. It's a waste of fucking time, you shitty ass motherfucker.